Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm joined today by Welsknight. You want to say hi, Welsknight?
Hi, Welsknight.
And hi, Asuma, who's just like following us around for some reason. Okay, there he is. Asuma's not in the chat. He's just randomly in the Nether. Boom. Okay, so where are we going, Welsknight?
We are headed to my Dwarven base.
Awesome. Hopefully, Asuma will come with us.
We'll find out.
Which way are we going?
We are going this way through the yellow portal, and when I say through, I don't mean into. Oh, Exuma might actually join us in TeamSpeak.
Awesome.
We're gonna head through the yellow portal, and when I say through, I mean through, not into.
We will go past the yellow portal. We will go.
I like through. I think through is good.
Howdy, Asuma.
Hello.
Hey, how's it
I
going?
was hoping you would notice I joined the channel and I could continue to dance around you. And yes.
Well, we always love your dancing. It is the highlight of any evening.
Amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Is this another Wells Bridge right here? Oh, this one isn't spawn proof.
Yeah, this one is still. Well, actually, they're both still a work in progress, but the other one is much better. Have you seen the improved?
Yes.
Gas-proof bridge.
The support beams really just look fantastic.
Yeah, it's much better than it was. Originally, it was pretty terrible.
Floaty bridge.
Yeah, but
Whoa,
much
I'm in a
better
waterfall.
now.
Was it not always the plan to have the supports then?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, they look like they were built for them, you know.
Yeah, it was, and I didn't necessarily have the supports themselves, like the design of them planned, but I knew I wanted supports of some sort.
Yeah. This is your new area then.
This is the work in progress. I think what I'm going to do is, since I pretty much have to record all my videos on the weekends, I'm going to do the ones that I can record after I'm off of work for the week in the Mesa, and then I'll do the ones that I have to pre-record way in advance here.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I think
a good
that works
idea
out.
because of spoilers and stuff.
Exactly.
Man,
Well,
this looks
speaking
great.
of spoilers, I was going to say this is all on video. This will probably go live Wednesday or Thursday, though. So, folks, check out Welsknight's Friday video to see how he built all this.
This one actually comes out Wednesday. The how I built this one is Wednesday, and then the one that I'm going to record, well, the one that I'm recording right now is Friday. Maybe I'll get Scar over here. Scar's the master of landscaping and ceilings and things like that. Maybe I'll drag him over here to help me out with the ceiling a little bit. But what I need to figure out is what I'm going to put up in... Have an arrow. How do I not have an arrow?
Well,
Up
I'm worried
in-
because that's an expo, so I'm standing way behind that.
That area right here. It's actually not an expo. It's equivalent to an expo. But
Gotcha.
It's a knockoff brand.
Yes.
It's a Y
It's
bow.
a knockoff. It's a W bow.
Wells bow, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
Wells bow. But I need to figure out what I'm going to put up in this area up here.
Huh.
I'm thinking some sort of design, maybe like a...
Yeah, you need like a shield or some sort of
you
emblem.
could, you could do an
shield or-
alcove with some sort of sculpture. That would be very dwarven to have, like, the visage of a king in there.
Well, we've already got on the sides over here the dwarves. for the
You
Oh,
could do your Minecraft
gotcha.
face, like slightly 3D'd, all in like greyish blocks. You know,
Yeah.
like what's the American, the hills, the mountains with the faces? Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Like
I'm the
like
American
a singular
Hills.
Rushmore face.
That's actually a really cool idea. I do like that idea. I was thinking maybe like a hammer. Like a
Yeah.
big hammer or something along those lines, but I kind of like the idea of my face.
You can't go wrong with your face. Just ask your wife.
Question is, will I be able to fit it? Because this is 9 blocks wide.
Oh, you got a odd number thing there. Yeah.
So it's
That's
gonna look a
always-
little off if I do that. I think if I was gonna, I think that's something I could certainly work in elsewhere in the base, but right here I think it would just seem a little off. It's an odd numbered room.
Yeah, it will look odd.
I'm
Are
thinking-
you planning on building a bridge across this water then over to that nether portal?
The nether portal itself is going to move. I think what I'm
okay.
going to do is, and there will be a bridge. I think the nether portal is going to move to like right around here or so.
So just in the middle of the water, yeah.
Yep. And I'm going to build like a rock spire that comes up out of the water. And then the nether portal sits on that, and the bridge extends from the rock spire over
Yeah.
to the entranceway. I think that would be pretty cool.
Oh, that's a really neat idea. I love this door from every angle. Like having the square capstones on the pillars just really pulls it together.
It turned out pretty well. I was originally going for a slightly different shape than that, kind of like what Cleo has for her big giant tower that has the eye in it.
Mm-hmm.
I was going for kind of that shape, and it didn't quite happen. But I think I actually prefer this a little bit.
Yeah, it works. So this is what you want to dig for hire for, right? To dig out areas underground and stuff.
Indeed.
I would recommend like wherever you're putting rooms and stuff, maybe have markers in there, and then whenever like myself or someone else fancies a bit of digging, pop over here and there's already like a space marked out to clear out, right?
That's a great idea.
It's also a great way for people to pick up, stone and cobblestone and bits of iron or whatever, the diorite, andesite. Because we've all been in a mesa, we're all like a little bit short on that. So if you were to mark out the areas and let people know, hey, if you're ever going to do some digging because you actually need cobblestone, come to my base, that would work really well.
Yeah, that could be kind of cool.
So you were talking about the design for the stairwell. Were you talking about just the door to the stairwell that you were working on just now, or the stairwell itself?
Well, kind of both. I was originally talking about the stairwell itself as well, but I think I got that worked out. Because this wall, this entranceway right here, wasn't here when we first started talking, Joe.
Oh, wow. So you threw this together in like 8 minutes. That's really impressive. I'd hate to see your 15-minute build videos. You get like 2 of these.
Yeah, this whole thing was actually done today. Well, the entranceway wasn't. The entrance, this side of this door, I did on a live stream yesterday. Mm-hmm. But then the rest of it was all done this morning.
Well, I gotta say, one thing that really strikes me about this room that's especially Dwarven is the fact that bridge up there could actually connect to real areas later. Like, as you build this out and dig it out, that's like such a Dwarven thing for there to be, like, I don't know, somebody important has an office up there and they come out and overlook the shipments that come through the gate or something.
Mm-hmm. And I do plan to probably have rooms up there of some sort. I'm going to have to do a little bit of terraforming with the mountain. Because if you dig through those walls, you actually hit open air at the moment.
Yeah, that's
just because of how high this is. But that wouldn't be that hard to move the mountain a little bit.
Yeah, how are you going to get the stone for that, though?
I wonder.
I think I might be getting ahead of myself here. But given the shape of this space, like imagine a one wide pillar. If you had glass block, oh wait a minute, no. Nope, never mind. Sorry, I thought I saw potential for a door, like by sliding the blocks across, but no, it wouldn't work. No, ignore me. Sorry.
I think I'm actually just gonna leave this door open like this. Just because this whole area right here will be lit up. Nothing's gonna come down because if they come down, they'll fall and die, and then then it'll connect to the water where nothing will spawn anyway. So it's gonna be a spawn safe area even without.
Speaking of which,
an actual door. Oh well, I spoke too soon. Thinking maybe if we take this down like 20 blocks, that'll be enough because it's gonna be a series of different. Tunnels, pathways, bridges, giant rooms. It's just as you would expect from a build like this.
Sounds awesome. Well, and I mean, you said not railways, but like dwarves use rail carts too, don't they? Occasionally, I don't know.
They probably do.
I think I found a ravine.
Oh, well, or just a giant hole. I think you found a giant hole, my friend.
Okay, well, still, I'm a discoverer.
A discoverer?
Well, wait. What's this one over here, though? Oh, it's a tunnel. It's like a horizontal giant hole. And a creeper. Don't have my bow out. I'll stay out of your way. After Cubfan and I ran into some trouble in the water temple with us both trying to attack the same monster, I've learned, it's better to diversify our efforts.
This is probably true. Yeah, this whole area has actually quite a number of caves, which is going to not necessarily make building challenging. I mean, I guess it's less that I have to dig out, but why am I hitting this with my pickaxe?
Okay, so I just had a zombie jump. Whoa, there's a lot of mobs, actually.
Yeah. Well, I've been in this area for how long? And these chunks have all been loaded with no light, so I'm not really surprised.
Yeah, my watch had an alert vibrate just at the exact same time that the zombie jumped down and slapped me in game.
Yeah.
So I kind of just was like, really got freaked out. So I don't know how far 20 blocks is. Is that about where I'm at, or
What's your Y level right now?
let me check. Y level's 47. 47. So 66.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
60, so like one more
Okay.
would be, although it wouldn't necessarily be bad to have.
It doesn't have
But
to
I'll-
be exact, but
Yeah, it doesn't have to be exact because ultimately it's gonna, how far down I go is gonna depend on the exact design that I end up using.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna depend on the spacing there for like pillars and stuff like that. So
Cool. I'm
Be
just gonna
fine.
kind of wall off some of this with shrubs, so that way we don't have to worry about imminent mobs.
we can do that. That totally works. What I'm thinking, I mean, basically, I'm playing with the flow, right? So you come through the portal, you cross the bridge, and most of the detail in the main entrance room is hidden. Like as you're coming across the bridge, you'll see the staircase doorway that leads down, and then the hammer or whatever I put on top in that upper area. That's what you'll see. And then as you come through the door, it opens up and you are suddenly like, holy cow, there's a lot more here. Because you can't actually see the lava until you're standing like right about where I'm standing right now.
That makes sense.
You're coming up. So, I mean, you're coming through and you can't actually see the lava until you cross like this point right here.
Gotcha.
So then the room opens up and it's just huge and grand and massive, right?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. And so
So
yeah,
then-
it has this great flow, and then you channel the focus back inward again
Yep, down
on the stairs, like comparable to the bridge. Except
Yep.
instead of open skies, it's stone or what have you, and then
Yep.
you reopen the horizon
into
once-
the giant room. Exactly.
I like it a lot.
Yep. So you're basically just playing with flow and visual interest as you move, farther into the base. You come through, everything's kind of hidden, and then suddenly it's like, wow, this is all here. And then you go down the stairs, and essentially you're just repeating that same effect once it's all done.
I like that. I think that's pretty cool.
It should work pretty well. Oh, hello, Skelly. Go away.
So I'm just gonna start widening this room at the bottom of the stairs here, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like these are blocks you're not gonna want here anyway. Down
This
the
is
line.
probably true. Yeah, that's probably true. I need to do my counting. Let's see. So this would be a pillar. Pull those off behind here.
Whoa! Hey, zombie. Found another tunnel. Probably the same tunnel, actually.
Probably. They're kind of everywhere. This would be a pillar.
As I
Okay,
pillar
so
upward
this
into a
actually
creeper,
needs to
probably.
come down. Actually, right here should be fine. Like, this will be the bottom.
Oh, it is
This
a
level-
different tunnel.
Yeah, this level right here will be the floor.
That was intentional.
That was intentional?
Oh, dude, there's a massive ravine back here, actually.
Really?
Oh, dude, this is. You know how you're talking about having it open into a space?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come check this out. I'm gonna.
That'll do.
Yeah, I mean,
That'll do.
This is very appropriate, I think, for what you're going for.
Yeah, and this is part of the reason that I wanted to build in an extreme hills, because there's, a lot more of that type of terrain, it seems like, in those types of biomes.
Oh yeah, you get these huge ravines. It's just beautiful.
And you just imagine this with bridges everywhere, and
Yeah, I think this is a really exciting place for this. This is great.
I think this is going to be a pretty cool base once it's all done.
I'm wondering how far to the left this goes, because I can't really see that without digging out a little bit more.
It doesn't really seem like it does. Oh, maybe it does.
To the right, it definitely does, but... okay,
and there
wait.
goes haste.
Well, that's fine. You can always move that pillar later. Okay, whoa, okay, so it goes a little ways. And...
Okay. And then down...
This is actually a separate pit, but you could connect this pit to that other ravine, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually really cool.
This is giving me all sorts of ideas. It's going to be such a cool base once it's all, like, done.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this comes out. I've never seen a ravine that immediately, like, continued as another pit, like, separated by a wall like this. That's kind of interesting quirk of the generation.
I'm falling in love with this base.
Yeah, I do not blame you. This is a pretty good base.
Good start, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Good start.
One thing I need to do, how did you scout this out? Did you use, like, a mist, or did you just wander around on the server till you found a good spot, or...?
I found the spot relatively early. Like, I was out doing just exploring and looking for, like, villages and other types of resources that we hadn't found yet and stuff like that. And I came across this area. If you come outside, I'll show you exactly the view that I had when I first saw this. And I already knew that I wanted to do a Dwarven base. Mm-hmm. Like, that I already had planned. I just hadn't found a location yet. So I was, out exploring. And as I said, it's not super far from the mesa. Like, if you're
1 second, I'm almost here. It's so weird being in a part of the server where it rains again. I've been spoiled by the mesa. But that actually makes me enjoy the rain. Like, I used to hate it in Minecraft, but now it's like, oh, this is kind of different.
But I came to right here, and this was my view of the terrain. And I was like, oh, this is the perfect location.
Wow. Yeah, this is pretty legit. I love that your door actually kind of echoes... I kind of like keeping the portal where it is, in that it's got that same kind of weird keystone-y shape over that arch. Like,
maybe
I don't know.
I'll have something there. I don't think that's a good location for the portal.
Yeah, probably not. It is far off. But like, you could have some sort of cool statue grotto thing.
Yeah,
something.
I'm thinking a statue right there would be very cool. Like just a big statue of something or other. But I'm thinking the portal kind of in the middle of the lake, and then crossing.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. But yeah, this is beautiful. Like, when you come through the portal over there, you don't see how cool the area above the portal is. I didn't even realize that arch was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this terrain is just incredible. Like, this is absolutely fantastic. This is some of the better extreme hills terrain that I've seen.
Oh, definitely.
Just the fact that it's all like in the middle of a lake, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So the mountains just kind of like rise up out of the lake.
Well, and that feels so dwarvish too, because it's like it's naturally protected on all sides.
Yep. But yeah, and then the mesa is like pretty much straight that way.
Gotcha.
Like, and it's not very far. If you're standing like on top of, I think there's like another extreme hills that's kind of out this way.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're standing, like, basically, I'm out of view distance. So like, if you go to where you're out of view distance, and then you go that far again, you can see the mesa.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, it's just right over there. And I'll make an actual like path at some point.
A dwarven trading road or what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever it be, but.
Oh, yeah, I see the extreme hills you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, your base, no matter how far away you get from it, still looks cool, just naturally.
Mm-hmm. Just because of the extreme hills.
That's such a great trait.
There's so many cool things that I can do with this. I'm going to have the majority of the lighting down there is going to be done with lava.
Oh, neat.
Kind of like we have in the entranceway there. It'll be like flowing lava and stuff for most of the lighting. Though I'm sure there'll be some spots where I have to use torches and glowstone. But like in the stairwell that leads down, for example, 3 spaces between each pillar, and there'll be lava back there to light everything up.
That's awesome. Yeah, lava, natural light with lava is great. Unfortunately, you can't do any wood stuff near it. But your dwarven thing, you would never want to use wood. That would be
right. And that's why I can get away with it. Exactly.
Oh, that's great.
Like this is an opportunity to use lava as a light source because I'm not using wood, or at least I'm using a very minimal amount of wood. I'm kind of thinking that this bridge will have a little bit of wood in it, maybe some spruce.
Mm-hmm.
But not a huge. The wood will basically end up being like a highlight block, more than a main building block.
And having nether brick lanterns or whatever, glowstone lanterns on the bridge would be appropriate too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, I'm just throwing torches all over the place.
Yep. Or torches. I mean, torches would not be inappropriate for a bridge of the style that I'm going for. I mean, did you see the bridge that I built in the Nether?
I actually have not.
Why don't we go take a look at it, and I'll show you.
One of the reasons I asked if you had explored a lot was I was actually thinking I'm trying to find a good place for my new home, and I was wondering if there was a big plains biome anywhere, because I want to take a big plains biome and turn it into an American Western farm.
I think there's one actually right over there.
Really?
I think so.
Okay. I'm kind of tempted to run over there now. Although you did want to show me that bridge.
No, we can go take a peek.
Yeah, so what I wanted to do was build a traditional Iowan farmhouse and have just rows and rows of wheat and just real kind of classic traditional type of thing. So that when people are wandering around the server, they find it. It's like, oh, this looks like somebody actually has a farm.
And this should be more than enough space. Oh, and there's a giant pool of lava right here. Oh, that makes me happy. That means I don't need to run and look for lava forever.
That'll save you a lot of time in the Nether too.
It will.
The Nether, no matter how much you fix it up, it's always perilous somehow.
Yeah, but this is a pretty good sized plains right here. I mean, you've got this whole area. You've got the mountains on either side, and then it extends to over here as well.
I do like that it's close to spawn. I'm not sure that I love the mountains in the background because that even though it's a plains biome, it doesn't feel like the American Great Plains. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I suppose it depends on the plains you're talking about, though. If you're talking about Iowa, no, definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in Iowa, you don't see a lot of this.
Yeah, you really don't.
Oh no, exposed netherrack bridge in the Nether. Don't love that. Oh, this I like though. This part's cool.
That turned out pretty well too, I think.
Awesome. Yeah. So you did that. Where does that actually lead?
To another fortress.
Oh.
Where Tango and Impulse are building a wither skeleton farm.
Oh, that's nice. So are you going to extend that for the entire length of this span?
Probably so. At least as best I can. If you follow the bridge, there's a couple things. I need to work out how I'm going to bring it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because that particular design won't work exactly for a stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll figure that part out. The other part that will be difficult is going to be right here, where I'm over a lava lake.
Gotcha. Well,
that's going to be.
Can you use lily pads on lava like you can on water?
I don't believe so. I'm pretty sure they catch fire.
Gotcha. But, yeah, I guess you could always just build a pillar out and then sink.
Which is basically what I'll have to do, and it's gonna be but.
Oh wait, you could just drop gravity blocks.
I could,
and then make an island, and then dig your way down.
And then replace all the lava when I'm done, because the flowing lava will drive me crazy.
Yeah, that would be exactly what you'd have to do.
Yeah, but this is it right here.
Well, this is really cool. I gotta be really. I'm just gonna go back in the path. It doesn't look as cool on the video to be on the path as to look over the side.
Yep.
But I do not want to lose all my equipment immediately. That
would be unfortunate. I actually fell into this lava and survived.
Did you have like a fireproof potion or something?
I had fire protection 4 armor, and that was it.
Wow, that's...
And food.
Oh, yeah, I forgot how much food heals you quickly now.
Yep, I spent probably a good minute in lava and lived.
That is horribly terrifying.
I definitely thought I was gonna die. I was like, and I had all of my stuff, mending everything. Like, my tools and my gear are not in need of being upgraded again. Ghast, where are you at? I hear a Ghast.
Yeah, where is he shooting from?
Way
I'll stay
over
out
there.
of your way, so...
I don't think I can tag him from here. But my bridge is gas-proof, so...
I like that the bridge
stay
is
on the
gas-proof,
bridge-
but the next one is not, so...
I know. This I know. Oh, stop it. There. That one should get him.
Excellent. So is this lava adventure on YouTube somewhere that people can find it?
It is, actually. It's on one of my more recent videos. I forget which one. It's the one where I built the, It's the one where I built the gas-proof bridge, actually. I think it's called a gas-proof bridge.
Awesome. I'm going to have to make sure to link that in the description here, because that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was like the most terrifying minute and a half of my life.
Good life.
Yeah. True. But I think that is pretty much it. Like, I think we're good.
Awesome.
Got-
Well,
I
I'm
gotta
happy to
do-
help you dig out for a little bit longer, because my wife and daughter should be home soon, but they're not home yet.
I think I'm good. I don't really know what exactly I need to dig. So,
No, that's fair. Yeah, it's hard to manage a project when you don't have a plan. So
yeah, and I'm kind of making it up as I go. So, I think I'm going to play around with some blocks and some wall designs and stuff like that. And once I've got that done, then I'll know what I actually need to dig. But I think right now it doesn't really make sense to spend a bunch of time digging and not actually know if we're digging in the right spots and, all that kind of stuff. So,
totally fair. Awesome. Well, thank you for having me over to your base, and I hope you have a great time with it.
yeah, thanks for coming. Glad you liked it.
Cool. Well, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee, joined by Welsknight. Any final words, Welsknight?
Not really.
And keep adventuring.
Bye-bye.
Peace.